Okay, so this is an instructional video and also a little show off for this Graflex Replica saber I did with a Nano Biscotti version 2 in it. So it has a flash on clash. It has a Tri-Rebel blue amber in it, and of course the Nano Biscotti version 2. In-hilt recharge, but with the Nano Biscotti, you don't have to have a kill key in all the time, as it will go into deep sleep, and according to Plecterlabs, it should have nice long battery life when in standby mode. So when you don't have to always get inside, put the kill key, unless you just are not going to be using it for not picking it up for some time. But anyway, so this is it came to me already assembled as it came from Parks, and I recognize this Parks from the grips and also the D-ring that he puts on it. But it's probably a bit of an older one. It looks like it had been a while. So what I did, the original grips were a bit long, and every time you try to take the clamp off, they would bind and twist. So I replaced the grips. These are brand new grips from Blastech, which I've had in my parts bin for a while. They're new, but they've never been, I've had them for a while, but they're brand new. Just open the plastic. I replaced the Parks D-ring with a more accurate D-ring, but due to how it was pre-drilled, I had to orient it and such, so the orientation is not screen accurate for the prop, but it looks a lot better than the double Allen key D-ring that was on there that didn't match at all. This also allows for a little bit better sound venting under hidden sound holes underneath that D-ring. I also changed out the old style Parks bubble strip that had bubbles going edge to edge. It was completely inaccurate to this one. This is the newer Parks version, and it looks the part, so it's good. So I cleaned off all the old adhesive. There was also, at one point, someone had put a Mylar strip over the Graflex on the clamp, and all that was left was just adhesive. So I cleaned all that off, so there it is. Let me just fire it up to wake it up from deep sleep when it doesn't have a kill key in it.
This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
Push the button. Push. Saber comes to life. Got a nice glass eye shine through. This screw right here is your blade retention screw. This is going to be what you will tighten down onto the blade, and you tighten it up when it doesn't have a blade in. I just haven't done that right now. Just a little flathead screw. Press and hold to turn off. Press and hold to change fonts.
Presence I've not felt since.
So they're similar. These fonts are these are 1/6 fonts. So 1/6 A New Hope Legends and Graflex 4. They're both
This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
screen accurate fonts and accurate to the hilt, because all the sound effects from A New Hope are exactly shared between Obi-Wan and Luke's Graflex. So they're great fonts to be on there. So now I want to show you how to get into it for SD card access and recharging. So you'll loosen the clamp, of course. Just easiest to take off the whole back section with the pommel and everything. So you'll see here we have a custom Saber Shop chassis setup, Graflex chassis with a 2-watt bass speaker. It's normally would be very loud if we had a bunch of sound holes at the bottom, but we just have hidden sound holes, so it's still good volume. But due to the nature of trying to keep it accurate, we don't have visible sound holes, which cuts down on the volume a bit. So how do you get to your SD card and your recharge port? I have this piece of T8 tubing here, basically just to keep this is safe. It's not gonna, just to keep this from touching the inside and making unwanted rattles and noises. That's about all that's there for, really. So it's easy just to replace your SD card. Your recharge port's right here. It's zip tied down to the chassis, but you don't necessarily. It's easy to charge. You'll see. You just plug your charger in. It's hard to do one-handed. Put your kill key in there, and if your SD card is right here. So this is going to be your SD card right here. So you just push in with your needles, pliers, or your fingernail. I can do it with my fingernail. I just can't seem to want to do it with one hand here. Oy. Let's try. Okay, so make me a liar. I'm pushing in the wrong spot. There. Very hard to see. We got storms today, so there's no clouds or anything. So anyway, I can grab it with my fingers, but some people may not be able to. Just use a little pencil or a pencil eraser or tweezers or whatever you have. Just push that back in if you need to make any changes on your SD card, but it's all set up for now. Has what I consider the two best fonts for this saver, so I should be good to go. Like I said, you can leave the kill key out.
This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
You can see how much louder that is. It's super loud. If we were to have more sound holes. So just put this back on. Drape it around there. And you are good to go. Sorry, that may not have been on camera. Just cover that up so you don't have anything touching the inside wall of the Graflex and making unwanted sounds. And so we're going to do this one-handed. See, the volume increases as you get that tube on there. So it's definitely a loud saber. A New Hope, correct way to put the Graflex is aligned the bubble strip to the left when you're looking down this way and locked all the way up. So this twists, right? But you want it all the way up like that. That's proper for A New Hope. There you go. So if you ever seen A New Hope Luke with it on the right side, it's incorrect. As for screen accuracy, this is the way to go. Alright, so there it is. Pretty cool. I always love me a Graflex. Oh, you want to know when you put in the blade, just squeeze the bunny ears a bit and push the blade all the way down, and then tighten up your blade retention screw, and you are set. Alright, signing out. Thomas and me. Later.